Amidst the bustling agora of Athens, a singular figure stands, challenging the minds and hearts of all who cross his path. His gaze, penetrating and intense, searches the souls of men. "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing," he declares, inviting a crowd into a dance of reason and rhetoric. Socrates, the sage of Athens, wasn't just a philosopher, he was a storm, disturbing the stagnant waters of complacency. With every question, every Socratic dialogue, he tore down illusions, pushing all towards an unattainable truth. But why this relentless pursuit? What drove a man to challenge the very foundation of his society's beliefs? "There is only one good knowledge and one evil ignorance," he once stated. Here was a man who believed in the transformative power of understanding. Socrates, often hailed as the father of Western philosophy, was born in Athens around 469 BCE. Delving into the tapestry of his early life provides a rich backdrop for understanding the man who would challenge and eventually change the course of philosophical thought. Growing up in the vibrant and democratic Athenian society, young Socrates witnessed a city teeming with intellectual vigor and political dynamism. His father, Sophroniskis, was a sculptor, and his mother, Phanerete, was a midwife. This humble background deeply rooted him in the Athenian working class, granting him insights into the diverse fabric of his polis. From his parents, it's conjectured he inherited both an artistic flair for form and structure and a nurturing spirit, probing and birthing ideas, much like his mother assisted in bringing forth life. The Peloponnesian War, which raged during his formative years, profoundly shaped his perspectives. Experiencing the turmoil and witnessing the once great Athens succumb to the devastation of war made an indelible mark on Socrates' psyche. Serving as a hoplite or foot soldier, he showcased remarkable bravery during the battles of Potidaea, Delium, and Amphipolis. His interactions with the sophists, the itinerant teachers of his age, also played a pivotal role. While they believed in the relativity of truth, Socrates was in pursuit of an absolute truth, a universal standard of morality. This dialectic tension with the sophists drove him to refine his methods of inquiry. The circumstances and events of Socrates' youth laid the groundwork for his later philosophical endeavors. The vibrant and sometimes tumultuous backdrop of Athens served as both his classroom and his muse. The combination of personal experiences and the socio-political landscape of his era etched deep grooves in his psyche, from which would flow a river of ideas that continues to shape philosophical thought to this day. Yet, for all his wisdom, Socrates too was trapped in a web of personal anguish and societal disdain. How can one find happiness in a world that constantly rejects and ridicules? "My advice to you," he mused, "is to get married. If you find a good wife, you'll be happy. If not, you'll become a philosopher." In jest often lies an abyss of truth, hinting at life's inherent suffering and the paradoxes intertwined with wisdom. Nietzsche pondered, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." With profound knowledge comes the daunting awareness of the universe's vast enigmas. Can true happiness and wisdom coexist, or are they destined, like day and night, to perpetually chase without convergence? Greek tragedian Aeschylus mused, "Wisdom comes alone through suffering." Enlightenment brings its own agony. Deeper understanding magnifies the expanse of the unknown. Descartes' revelation, "I think, therefore I am," echoes the paradox where introspection can lead to existential dread. Schopenhauer believed, "Mostly it is loss which teaches us about the worth of things." Life's fleeting moments of joy are illuminated even as wisdom underscores all things' impermanence. Epicurus sought pleasure in contemplation and friendship, warning against the chains of unchecked desire. In the dance between joy and knowledge, we might find solace in life's beautiful contradictions, embracing the pain accompanying insights, yet cherishing pure happiness's fleeting moments. As Kierkegaard aptly observed, life can only be understood backward, but it must be lived forwards. In the delicate weave of wisdom and joy, the journey of life, marked by revelations and mysteries, unfolds as a quest for meaning, becoming a joy in its own intricate dance. Society, with its ever-shifting ideals, found itself at odds with the steadfast spirit of Socrates. His unyielding pursuit of truth, his relentless questioning, did not sit well with those accustomed to their unchallenged seats of power. Athens, the cradle of democracy, paradoxically grew intolerant of the very discourse it championed. The establishment, perturbed and threatened, labeled him a menace, a corrupter of the minds of the young, an iconoclast who dared to challenge the gods themselves. But in this tale of a philosopher's downfall, a deeper universal human tragedy is reflected. Just as Socrates faced his proverbial cup of hemlock, many face their own smaller, yet no less poignant, cups throughout life. These are moments where individuals confront their own existential deaths, the deaths of dreams, aspirations, and passions. Every time a person compromises on their beliefs, stifles their true calling, or forsakes their authentic self for societal approval, they sip from this metaphorical cup. It's a bitter draught, signifying the death of potential, the forsaking of one's unique path in life. In the face of societal pressure, how many have abandoned their true callings only to lead lives filled with regret? How many have foregone love, passion, or purpose for the illusion of safety or acceptance? Socrates' death, while a grave historical event, is emblematic of the countless small deaths individuals experience when they lack the fortitude to live genuinely. In the end, it beckons reflection. What is the price of authenticity? How does one navigate the labyrinth of societal expectations and still remain true to oneself? And in life's grand tapestry, where do we find the courage to embrace wisdom's sweetness, even if it means facing our own hemlock moments? But as the poison coursed through his veins, his spirit remained undeterred. To fear death, gentlemen, is no other than to think oneself wise when one is not, he remarked, a testament to his unwavering conviction. Even in death, Socrates was a beacon of resilience, teaching us that sometimes the pursuit of truth demands the ultimate sacrifice. His life, marked by both brilliance and tragedy, resonates with all of us. How often do we seek validation only to be met with scorn? How frequently do our questions lead to isolation rather than enlightenment? Yet there's solace in Socratic wisdom. The unexamined life is not worth living. In introspection, there lies the key to understanding, to rising above pain, to finding a semblance of happiness amidst the chaos. Do we, like Socrates, have the courage to question, to challenge the status quo, to face the world armed only with our convictions, even if it means standing alone? In the end, Socrates' tragic tale is not one of despair, but of hope, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit can shine brightest. And perhaps, in his eternal quest for truth, we find the essence of our own existence, marked by trials but illuminated by moments of profound insight and joy. As the sun sets on the Athenian horizon, casting a golden hue on the land where Socrates once tread, we are left with an echo of his wisdom, a challenge to live, to question, and to seek our own truth in this intricate dance of life. If this narrative resonated with you, do support us. Hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe. Thank you for staying with us to the end. See you in the next video on Plaid Chronicles.